I'm trying to figure this out, yo. Look, they saying today's supposed to be 61 degrees, right? You see it for yourself. But it says now 38 degrees, right? And if you look at the times right here, it's not going to be nowhere near 61 degrees. Mind you, I was outside and it does not feel like 38 degrees. Something's up. Something's going on with the weather guys that I know nothing about. Maybe they know, but that's a big difference. We're not even going to get in to the stuff that's been going on lately. I heard someone say too, like, how does it go from
How about now? I gotta wait to see the result. Better. Now? Yeehaw! Perfect. So it seems like we're working. Uh huh. Seems like we're working. All right. All right. All right. All right. Right. We're gonna get things on here. I'm wrapping up. You guys can see it. I have no problem for that. So, for those who do not know me, you might hear me a little bit in the background. My name is Adil. Okay, I'm the one who's behind all this. What are you seeing? What would you see here? It's just a spare time, a hobby that I do myself. I'm here. I do not monetize from all this. I just want to be clear. I do not monetize for these videos. I opened these accounts myself. Nobody taught me. Nobody helped me. I'm the only one solo doing this. Besides, I do other type of things. I work. I run business, and the rest is history. I do have a normal life, and like everybody, okay, if you see me out there, just wave and bye. I'm not trying to be rude here, but you know, we have a lot of things to do in the world. So stay grinding and take care of yourself. So, what happened to the video that I had yesterday? Yesterday, I restarted with a new sound pad. I'm gonna press the button. This pad was a gift from one of my brothers. One of my brothers. So I'm I I started to test it yesterday, and it worked. So it's all good. Um, and I put these videos. Of course, I screw it. Is there, but you know, you always gotta start from somewhere, some point. All right. So I'm gonna put this video from for entertainment purposes only. Shh, shut up. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I mean, go back to the videos in the past. You can scroll up or down, and see my content there. Just make sure you like it. Don't troll around. Not be a troller. So
61 to 23. How does it do that? Shh, shut up! Something is going on here, guys. And I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to figure it out. Right? Right? How is that possible, guys? Maybe they made a mistake. Maybe they didn't update it. But it's supposed to be 61 right now. And it's saying it's 38. Right? Not only is it 38 degrees, but they're saying it feels like 27 degrees. How is that possible if it's supposed to be 61 degrees today, bro?
yep.
Shut up! Something's going on here, guys. And like I said, it does not feel like 38 degrees outside. I just came from out there. I just made my guys, entertainment purposes only. It's maybe an error. It's not that serious. I was just wondering, what's going on? I don't know, guys. Go check for yourself. Let me know what you think. I'm out. Jeffrey has a TikTok page now, guys. I repeat,
Bruh.
Jeffrey now has a TikTok page, bro. Not only that, guys, it says, yes, I'm alive in the bio. Go look up that page. Shut up, guys. Something's going on out here. Straight up and down, bro. Not only that, guys, he's getting followers. He's getting likes. This dude is blowing up fast. Go check out that page, bro. Jeffrey has a page now on TikTok. People are saying that he's going to start an IG page next, bro.
Bro.
And FB. Not only that, guys, people are also saying that he's going to start a YT channel, bro. He's getting likes, he's getting followers, and he left his comments open. Something's up, guys. Oh, maybe that was him in Florida. What the? Shut up. Listen, guys, go check it out. Jeffrey has a page now on TikTok. Go look it up. I was not putting that page up, all right? Go look it up, guys. That's it. They had enough. He probably figured, yo, everybody knows. Let me just make a page already. Dude is blowing up overnight. He got over 1 million followers already, bro. Something is going on out here. I don't know who's following him, but something's going on out here, guys. But of course, guys, entertainment purposes only. Don't believe nothing I say. Go look it up for yourself. Jeffrey has a page now on TikTok. Word is he's going to take over the whole social media. This is not even funny, guys. I'm laughing because I can't believe it. Let me know what you think. I'm out.
You know what about that Jeffrey stuff? Now it makes me think what these two brothers, the island boy, cause I'm an island boy, I'm an island boy, and I win one, bruh. Holy cow! They gotta let you know all the time, brother.
No way, son. This can't be real, B. No!
Yo.
Shut up! Did you see him like he ran through the wall?
What
wow. Let me slow it down.
Bro.
Come on!
Yeah, shackled, bro. You can't even defend yourself.
No way, son. He went through the wall.
Look at it.
Let me guess. The zombies are going to say that that video was AI. But it looked like to me that that video was real. Now, some lady said that she seen that on her camera. And I don't know who that lady is. Shut up! But look, when it went through the wall, the dog came running out the other room. What the is going on in there? Stop playing with me, son. This video for insane purpose only. I don't think that video is real at all. I think people are right. That was AI. Shut up! People are saying that could have possibly been a time traveler that hopped into a portal and disappeared. You seen the picture on the wall move, right? Let me guess. That was AI too. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game, guys. You know what it is. Shut up! But I tell you one thing. If I'm ever in my house and something comes running through the wall and disappears, I'm selling that house.
No, go.
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside. First,
hey yo, I just want
go to Riverside and open an account. When you're ready to record,
or they do sponsor.
Yo, a new dinosaur was just discovered in the Sahara Desert. They said it's called Spinosaurus, whatever that is, right, guys? They're saying that they're finding new dinosaurs out here, guys. What is going on in Africa? They saying that it lived 95 million years ago. How can they possibly know that? Come on, guys, you know how. They know.
Bro.
They know. Scientists know, right? Somebody said something very interesting in the comments, like how they finding dinosaurs from 75 million years ago, but they can't seem to find. They also said that the Spinosaurus lived in the ocean, right? People are also saying that there's no such thing as dinosaur, right? But there's a Spinosaurus fossils, they said, that was discovered. Something's going on in the Sahara Desert that I know nothing about because I'm in New York.
Suddenly, we're gonna start seeing these dinosaurs somewhere. Look, what I said in the video yesterday was like, I saw a note that there was new handbags branding made out of T-Rex leather. Now, get the no. Where are you gonna find that type of skin? Because the closest dinosaur that we have, whether is a T-Rex or Spinosaurus, now they're starting a little by a little try to tell you, hey, this is gonna happen. We're gonna try to normalize it. It's okay, but it now depends to you to whether believe it or not. You know, I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to revive like the wolf that was extinct back in 2025. I'm pretty sure it was 2025 because I listen to stuff and I don't pay attention unless it's just like intriguing myself to whatever is going on. Anyway, so the closest animals that we have with that type of skin are a T-Rex, leather. Whether I mean the closest would it be an elephant or a rhino. Now, to please these three or fours with handbags, no, we're not gonna annihilate or these type of animals out of your whim. All right, so the closest is the Commodore dragon or the crocodile, because there's a abundance of crocodiles. There's a lot of crocs there. So I don't know, Joe, what's gonna happen, but something is gonna be perpetrated. I'm pretty sure. I don't know who's behind that or those notices or statement, whatever. What I know is that don't believe at this point. Do not believe most of the things that you have been fed with. Okay, so
Somebody said that they finding dinosaurs before they finding missing people. I say, listen, man, that has nothing to do with anything, right? They found a new dinosaur out in the Sahara Desert. I think it was fossils or something like that, guys. All my people out in Africa, let me know if you know about this. Go look it up, guys. This is wild. And of course, guys, entertainment purposes only. Life is great. Don't worry about dinosaur coming, right? Dinosaur already left, right? There's no way you can find new ones, new traces of them, right? I don't know, guys.
No
Let me
way.
know what you think about this new dinosaur now. I'm out. Here they go. They're showing us again, guys. They're showing us, and we refuse to believe it.
That is the dome.
People don't want to accept the fact that where we're living at may not be real.
Yeah.
That it's an end point to everything. And they want you to believe that it keeps going. It's just a TV show, it's just a movie. Come on! What are you doing? What are you doing, lady? No way.
Delicious.
Don't you dare open that. Because that's the sky.
Yeah.
Shut up!
Squid Games.
Something's going on out here, guys, and I told you. That's impossible, right? How could it be? They showed us in the King Kong movie, right? Remember that? Remember the Truman Show? Remember? You don't remember nothing. You remember the things you want to remember. You remember that you lived in a real world. You know why? Because this is a real world. Stop playing with me, son. This video is for entertainment purpose only. I don't know what was going on in that show, movie, or whatever that was, but wherever it was just a movie. Shh. Shut up! Listen. How do you know where it starts or where it ends when you're in one place all day? But what about Antarctica? Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game, guys. You know what it is.
Right.
Shut up! But I tell you one thing: if I ever walk out in the mountains in the middle of nowhere, and I go like that, and I touch the sky, I knew it.
You knew it. Bro,
Imagine
that's
being able to
crazy.
build an app with your name on it.
That is
just by
insane.
thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Now talk. All right, I'm not advertising or on purpose, okay? So I'm just putting things out there. But unfortunately, freebies comes with some sort of advertisement. So there it is. Just want to clarify that this video is for entertainment purposes only. I do not monetize for anything that is shown here in this live because we are we're live, like live stream.
Why are so many celebrities joining TikTok now? Why? What happened to movies? What happened to shows? Right? Now they on TikTok, guys. Basing their opinion. Now all of a sudden, they want to act like they're one of us. People are also saying that HW is done. That social media is running everything right now, guys. Because there should be no reason why people that used to do movies, shows, interviews, and all these types of things aren't doing that no more. And now they just on social media posting like they regular people. You're an actor, you're an actress, you play different characters. So why are you on social media like you're a regular person? People are saying they don't care about their opinion in the real world, that they're not real world people, that they're actors and they're characters, and they don't know why they all of a sudden come into TikTok to engage with us normal people that live regular lives. All I know is that HW is done. Something's going on with the music industry. Something's going on with the movie business. There's no movies being done. They keep redoing the same movies. Something's going on out here, guys. And I think that social media and content creators are the new celebrities. But of course,
All right, guys.
guys, entertainment purposes only. I don't know what's going on with these celebrities, but something is going on in HW, and I'm starting to think that it's over with. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think. Something's up. I'm out.
All right, so this is the age where shout out to brother Andrew Tate, Myron Gaines, because these two guys are the ones that they turn the normie, the common man, to be influentiative in the world and society. We all witnessed it back in 2024, 2023, 2022 when Andrew Tate got arrested and etc. unfairly happened. Bro, now people got inspired to do content. Okay. I got inspired at some point. Okay. Not everybody gets full throttle, full thrusters, spaceship rocketing outside of your normal orbit. Bro, at this point, who the cares? Okay. Do what you gotta do. Now, the famous people and celebrities are turning to do the same thing, just like every single person. Because you don't need a studio. You can do it. You can have your own studio. Pay for all and invest for everything. But you don't need exactly to prepare the correct moment just to start doing. You just like fuck, just like that here in the moment with a cell phone, etc. You don't need to be having the perfect. It's just in the now, now. Do it and make sure people that they knew you before and they met you say, "Oh, I used to study with him. I used to see him. I used to be my rock." Because the normal and the very most common man and woman gonna have the common person is gonna have. Listen to what I'm gonna say. Their personality is gonna be presented to the world through social media. What do they do? How do they think? What are they gonna do as a benefit or not benefit to society locally and globally? You know, but if you do greater things in social media, you merely gonna be globally renowned. So at the point that even algorithms are gonna expose your entire analysis as a person, you're not gonna be a scan like iris, eye, or your jaw, your teeth, your X-rays and stuff like that. At that point, the AI will tell the world who you are because we're all feeding it with our thoughts and emotions, right? Wait, what did I just say? I don't know. So be careful what do you do on internet. Me personally, I have a place, a repository where I talk crap, and I have this. This is a hobby project. To me, it's the most healthiest. It's a healthy hub. Hub where can I show some reaction videos. Come on, man. I like to watch stuff. I don't like cheap dopamine, but we're gonna make sure this is gonna be happening. And of course, if you want to do the same thing, I encourage you. Come on, start doing your own stuff. You know, only the strong ones and the strong minds are gonna keep persisting. That's a fact. All right. So no more Hollywood. More Hollywood, like everybody thought. Red carpet and stuff. That's gonna be for Grumpy and Granny watching, consuming. You know. Anyway,
A pod of dolphins pulled the man into the ocean? I don't believe that. Did you hear about that story, guys? People are saying that a pod of dolphins pulled a guy into the middle of the ocean. Not only that, guys, they're saying that they brought him down there because he was a construction worker and he was building something down there. But the question is, how did those dolphins know he was a construction worker? People are saying that he wasn't even a contractor. Now,
what I just heard, this stuff was happening in one of the shows from the Simpsons, when the pod of dolphins came out from the shore and start to people. Oh my God, that happened in Springfield. Right? Yes. So
in order for those dolphins to know that he was a contractor, right? A construction worker, whatever he was, that means they had to see him on the job site. Now, what's funny about that, guys, is that people are saying that there was a Simpsons episode like that. This is what they're saying. Go look it up. Where dolphins pulled a man into the ocean, to the underworld. Maybe Aquaman was down there. Guys, I don't know what's going on out here, but something's going on out here with that guy saying that dolphins took him into the ocean. Then people are saying that he was drawing something on the sand that nobody ever seen before, that would be impossible for him to do without guidance of the dolphins. Now, listen, guys, there's a possibility that the dolphins know about the A's that are in the W. If that story's true, like they say it is, where are those dolphins at? Because I probably want to go down there to see what they're talking about. Although we know that dolphins are very smart and we can't talk to them because they'll give us a fine.
Wait.
There's a possibility that the dolphins know about the A's that are in the W. If that story's true, like they say it is, where are those dolphins at? Because I probably want to go down there to see what they're talking about. Although we know that dolphins are very smart and we can't talk to them because they'll give us a fine. This is what people are saying. Go look it up, guys. That is illegal or something like that. But of course, guys, entertainment purposes only. I don't believe that story. That story is super cap. That guy did not get pulled into no ocean with no dolphins. He is not Aquaman. I don't know about that. I don't know, guys. Go look it up. Let me know what you think about that story. I'm out. What's going on with Macaulay Culkin here, guys? Why is he recording himself eating pizza? Although people do this anyways, right, guys? They record themselves eating, right? But why a pizza? I don't know. Come on! I don't know what's up with this video, guys. Something's going on with Macaulay Culkin recording himself eating pizza. Why? That's the real question. Shut up! It's not a game. Is this the type of stuff you like to do when you're home alone, Macaulay Culkin?
Hey, yo.
Shut up! Now, who was he smiling at? Right? Who's recording him eating pizza? Although it's normal, guys, because people record themselves eating every day. Yeah. Shut up! But why does he make it seem so weird? Something's going on with Macaulay Culkin, and if you ask me, he's just eating pizza. Stop playing with me, son. These videos for entertainment purposes. I don't know what's going on with him, but it seems like he's just eating pizza and he wanted to record it. Shut up! It's not a game out here, guys. Macaulay Culkin been acting up lately. Home Alone 2 was my favorite movie, doggy. And ever since, you stop playing with me, son. It's not a game out here, guys. You know what it is. But I tell you one thing. If I'm ever at one of my friend's house and he pulls the camera out and he starts eating pizza, making funny faces to the camera, not while I'm here, doggy. Yo. Yo. No way. There's no way. Who the hell is this? Who is this guy right here? Because people are saying that he was in Florida driving around, hat to the back, top down. Now, I don't know what's going on here, guys, but this guy looks very familiar. The fact that he's outside enjoying his life, guys, this better be AI. I've seen this everywhere. Who though? Bro, he got the shades on with the hat back with the top down. Who though? Ain't no denying this. Now, people are saying that it could be AI. I don't think that it is. But I know that something is going on in Florida, and I've been telling you guys about that place for a long time. Who's going to stop him?
Yeah, bro. Florida. Florida. Florida is having a big thing going on right now that not normal people can only understand, you know. So this video right here where bro is showing this guy. So the guy was called Pete. Okay. So Pete said that he worked as a commercial real estate. Excuse me. So I don't know if he was an agent or not, but whether he was legislated or just a investor, he attended parties. He said he met Je at a couple parties, at a couple of parties. You understand? Okay. So I don't know. Remember, there was like back when the old Germany in 1940s, and there was two people I like the guy with the small mustache. Okay. Sometimes they use these people as decoys. As far as I heard, I heard it and I seen it in social media platforms, and people, start japping their mouth and speculating. So this video right here, it looks like, because Pete, right here, Pete, this is Pete. Pete is in the slow speed lane. Isn't that tell you something? Unless he was going high speed, 65 mph, and then he passes this guy recording who's taking this video. Okay, so for him to be like normal, nothing's going on. After the JE case, out of the sudden, this guy, at first glance, he pulled out his phone and he caught it. Wow! And even the Pete guy is looking at the rear view mirror. Ooh, why is he looking that direction then? Is he gonna switch lanes while they're snapping a picture or a video while they're recording? This motherfucker knew he was being recorded. Okay, because he twisted his face to this video. In this video, he switched. He turned the face to look at the rear view mirror. Of course, didn't you think that he saw the guy recording him? Like, oh crap, he would have go like, "Hey, what's going on? What's up? What's popping? So if you don't think that this stuff is just going that way, man, I don't know, bruh. Your brain might be like sunny side up X. So I'm pretty sure that that's what happened. This was a setup video. It was okay. It's like when I drive my cars and I tell my buddies or my partners or even my babe, hey, can you take a quick video like I'm on driving, and then you record me in the car, but this specific way, please. Sure. That's what it looks to me in this video.
Ah! Who's gonna stop him from enjoying this sunny day? Because that's the problem. People seen this and recorded it and let him go about his day, because that's what you're supposed to do. This video is for entertainment purposes only. We all know that this is not him. Come on now. Yo, I don't know. Let me know. Florida, go get him. I'm out. No, 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 no!
What the bruh? That's the last thing you want to sell, bro. Straight out to the street.
The new
That
and
is
innovative AI
yo.
Generate Docker empowers.
That is the last thing you want to do, and is the last sign that you're gonna have soliciting services from, or a product, whatever. That is insane. Please don't contact that phone number. Don't even text it. That is crazy. Who's behind that? You don't want to figure it out. You don't want your demographics to be shared. You don't want to share it. Right. Right.
Souls for sale, guys. They're putting up signs like it's an apartment. Shut up! Now listen, guys. People are saying that was in Los Angeles, California, guys. Figures. Stop playing with me, son. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I'm guessing that's AI or that's fake, because I don't believe that at all. I ain't never seen that a day in my life.
Some people does that stuff because they just want to call attention, man. They just want to go viral something. That is crazy.
They had enough, guys. They need more people. They run out of people. Why do you think they keep recycling people? Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game, guys. You know what it is. Shut up. They don't care anymore. They're being straight up at this point, bro. They want you to go down there. Call that number. Because I ain't calling it. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game, right, guys? You know what it is. Shut up. One of my friends said they called him. They offered him the crazy amount. I told him, don't you ever talk about that in public. Because he was just playing around. Come on, guys. You just believe that? Stop playing with me, son. It's getting real, guys. You know what it is. Shut up. But I'll tell you one thing. If I ever see a sign like that, anywhere I'm going, I'm going to pull over, take it off the wall, and anybody that says, hey, what you're doing? Yeah. Vlad TV dropped a dime on Jay-Z and Rock Nation, guys. Read it for yourself. It was only a matter of time, guys. Go read it. I couldn't let it stay up too long, guys. But I know that everything is coming out. Whatever's in the dark comes to the light. Vlad TV said if something happens to him, you know who did it. He said that. Go check out his IG. I knew it. Right. He also said that Tory never did it. And of course, H to the Izzo has something to do with it. I mean, at some point, guys, they said they were coming for me. I don't know why, because I be playing around, guys. I don't need none of this stuff. But look who he's chilling with. Look who Hove is chilling with, bro. We know what time is it. Why he always smiling? Why he's always smiling? Because he got so much control. That's right. He got control over the industry. This is what people are saying. I wouldn't know. I'm not in that industry. Free Tory, bro. Free Tory. Because according to what Vlad said, and the first picture I put up, check it out. She was capping this whole time, guys. Yeah, she was capping, and we all know who Megan really is. Shut up! Free him now. Get him up out of there. He don't belong there, bro. Maybe Tory knew something that we didn't know, and they didn't want him to say anything. So that's why, according to Vlad, this is what he said. They might have set him up. I don't know anything. And remember what happened to him when he was in there? Remember? People are saying that H to the Izzo has something to do with that, bro. Vlad, be safe out there, bro. You know how this goes. Bro. This goes like nothing, guys, because this video is for entertainment purposes only. I don't know what's up with Vlad posting stuff like that. Go check it out.
You know what? When a man falls, not all the time, okay? When important men have stones in their path, most of the times have anything to do with a female, okay? I'm not saying they're bad, okay? And when I talk about females, I talk to those who are not in control with their emotions, personality. They snap. They just want to turn things down at full, at dawn. So I don't think some of the actors or actresses are okay. I mean, sometimes I don't think it's just fine, man, because they bring them down. It's like Samsung, remember Samsung, the most strongest man. He fought beasts. He fought monsters. He went over you know, but he believed one female, Delilia. You know what? Let me show it. I'm not trolling, bro. I'm gonna share it here. It's gonna be here. All right, so I'm gonna Samsung, um, Sun, Samsung history. Okay, all right, Samsung. Here it is. Yeah, yeah. So it says Samson, a biblical judge in the book of Judges, approximately in the 11th century before Christ, was a Danite endowed by God with superhuman strength. Hold on. Yeah. So okay, in my camera, because my camera is integrated with a microphone, I had to cut it off. You might see it there in my little image right here. You're gonna see it here. That is just muted. So that's why, because so I can use this microphone. Okay, so going back with this, the Samsung, he fought a lot. He did a lot in this world. Okay, let me show here who he'd believe. Delilia, Delila, that's the name. Delila and Delilah. Okay, the story of Samson and Delilah in the Bible. I don't know. The only thing that I know is that these 304, while he was sleeping, she cut his hair. He technically cut his strength. Okay? Look at that. Didn't I say that? Okay. Look at that. See that? Because Samsung strength was because of the hair. That is crazy, man. Here, here. See that? And most of the things, it's just like, it's like El Chapo. Something happened with his kitchen chef, something like that. Whatever. I mean, I know he did bad things, but anyway. So it's just how it is, bro. You gotta be extremely careful when he's about to get involved. We all go through that. Look at that. Look at that, bro. Isn't it much more clear? See? So these 304 cut his ear, and that's way they apprehend them. So stay safe, fellas, because this world is different now. And it's gonna keep changing. So it is crazy, bro. So here. Let's go and dive a little bit next. Mm-hmm. All right. If you know me or not, here, this is my X account. So we're gonna see. There's a lot of crazy things going on here. But if you guys are, I'm not gonna. If I see something tough, I'm just gonna get out of here. You know, Elon Musk said injustice. Hmm. That is insane, yo. That is crazy. That is crazy. Okay, so what? Shaking footage shows the moment of 20-year-old Cadence Carpenter into a crowd had surrounded her vehicle in the early. Wow, yo, why did she do that, bro? No way, no way. I'm gonna pause it now.
business. That's none of our business. That's none of our business.
Yo, for sure she's
She
gonna
about to really
kill.
run through. She about to really run through. She really about to run back through. She.
Bro, bro, that is insane, bro. She's cooked. She is cooked. Yo, get out of here, bro. Okay, let's see. A large group of black men seen surrounding and holding down a young man with him with a belt repeal. Okay, that is insane, bro. No, come on, man. I mean, okay, what did he do? He probably tried to steal the car or something. You shouldn't, bro. You don't have time for stuff like that, bro. So the 12-year-old accused of shoving drugs in the mouth, so his friend couldn't. Oh my god, yo.
Members tell the judge how they would ensure his supervision if he were to be released. The judge was not convinced. However, 12-year-old Josiah Jones, the suspect accused of putting rocks in the young girl's mouth to silence her as she was allegedly being raped by Nelson Nunez, will be allowed to go home as he awaits trial. He'll be on lockdown at home. He'll have to attend virtual school
That's
and
crazy,
can't have
bro.
access to the internet outside of
That
school
is insane, yo. I gotta stop this stuff, bro.
and may not contact the victim or any other defendant.
Who cares? Okay, let's see. Why, bruh?
Machine. The handle landed on her foot. She was only wearing socks and no shoes, and she cried out in pain. A man nearby was exercising alone. He looked over after hearing her shout, but then continued his workout. The woman became upset and said the man showed no concern. She argued that he should have come over to check if she was hurt and show basic care. She later
There's
filed
a
a
lot of
complaint with
distractions, bro. Hey, shout out to Clap, bro. Here,
She's fucking. She's in this.
I saw a video with a girl approached to him, and she repeatedly told him that she just like how he talk about women and stuff. Bro, Clap is saying facts, bro. I mean, yeah, we're gentlemen. We could be cool. We could do stuff, but bro, you cannot just like be delivered to them 100%, bro. Unless they're children from your biological genetics, man. You know, on behalf. So, and he said something to her, and she said, "I'm gonna punch you." So, and she asked him, "Can I slap you?" And Clap goes like, "Sure," but he was joking. You can tell he's joking.
State and you're out here cheating on your husband. Yes, you are. You're disgusting. I don't know why you would do that. You're literally the most evil parent I've ever seen.
Bro,
Get her water and sit her down. You're literally the worst parent I've ever seen. That's so fucked up. And she's
she did
fucking.
something to him.
She's in this state and you're out here cheating on your husband. Yes, you are. You're disgusting. I don't know why you would do that. You're literally the most evil parent I've ever seen. Get her water and sit her down.
This old woman,
You're literally the worst.
for this old woman, Clav is a kid, man. Come on. There's, bro, there's old women that they're turning to youngsters. Like 40-year-old women are going back to 20, drinking those kids from the downtown. Come on, man. You can't. You can't do that, you know. And of course, the husband is gonna be like, "Oh yeah, yeah, my wife does what she wants." Bro, come on, man. You know. Hopefully, this guy doesn't catch anything, man. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but what is going on here in this video? What is going on here in this video? Seems like she did something to him. She might slap him or something. That is crazy, man. Men get offended too, you know. Men get very uncomfortable from women doing that too. So it's not because you all the time. She did something. Let's watch
parent
it.
I've ever seen. That's so fucked up. And she's fucking, she's in this state and you're out here cheating on. You're literally the worst parent I've ever seen. That's so fucked up. And she's fucking, she's in this state and you're out here cheating on your husband. Yes, you are. You're disgusting. I don't know why you would do that. You're literally the worst, the most evil parent I've ever seen. Get her water and sit her down. You're literally the worst parent I've ever seen. That's so fucked up. And she's fucking, she's in this state and you're out here cheating on your
Yeah,
husband.
Rocket is saying here
Yes, you
that one
are.
husband.
You're disgusting.
My man
I don't
begged
know
to
why you would do that.
get married because he loved
You're
me.
literally the worst, the most evil parent I've ever seen.
That is crazy, man. That is crazy, bro. You know, honestly, we need more white people, bro. We need. I mean, I'm saying this because white folks are the most that they are attacked. I mean, all communities and backgrounds they have their own. You know, I mean, they're good and bad people, bro. But bro, the one that is attacked the most and vulnerable is white people, and I gotta tell you why. Because most of white people are Christians, and I might sound crazy, but everything I read, everything I see around, ends up to be most of it white people, whether it's gender, you know, the color flag, and other stereotypes that are not normal as a society, you know, fomenting the family core and the righteousness, you know, ends up to be tarnished, stained, mushed into white communities. Come on, man. I mean, it just everything you see addresses that is just Christianity at risk. I respect all religion. I respect all of them. If you believe in something, come on, man. I do respect it, but things is just getting a little bit. And you can think like, oh, why he's vulnerable because he's doing that stuff here, bro. Clive is a youngster, man. He's like 20 something, for sure. He's in the age to be clubbing. All right. For whatever reason, he made it. He got his income, and he can spend his life the way he wants. So, I mean, for an old lady, not lady, old woman, come and do something improper, man. I don't know. Let me see. Let me see what the comment says. Hopefully, they pop up. Nah, bro, doesn't show here. I cannot scroll it. Let me see. Okay. After clavicular exposed a mother for cheating on stream and going viral, The husband finally speaks out. Bruh, yo. It's weird. You know what? Because in my past, I had old women hitting on me. And I still do have it. And I can see it. When they go like this, when they're talking to me, they go like, I'm like, bro, all right, no, it's fucking tactics. I'm not, who cares at this point, bro? You know, my energy and my seed stays inside me. I'm not gonna give it away for free. So I know my seed is mine and it's gonna be used for the right purpose, not to be spitting on the street like, no, no, bro, come on. All right, so cool from these brothers.
The gym.
Yes, this is what happened. These guys, let me see what happened here. Ticketless harassing passenger. You wanna fight? Look at me. I'm strong. Bruh, come on. You don't wanna do that, bro. You don't wanna do that. You are in the train, bro. Now you're gonna commute unconscious, bro. Where the shop owner justify. Oh my god. Is that the employee? Damn, bro. Mr. Patel defending things here. Yo, that's crazy. I cannot put all this stuff. So this is a girl from the Tesla? No. Hey yo, that same girl. Bruh. That is crazy. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy, bro. These girls, bro. Yo, these girls are doing something, bro. They have more rights, and when they have more rights, they gonna do whatever they want, man. And they think that the law is bonded on their favor, man. It's like, come on, hold on. It's like when, bro, just look at it. Why she's kicking? They think they're bonded with the law and it's gonna be in their favor. Come on, man. They, bro, and these guys, bro, I wouldn't be him doing that. I would not. I will never. I never lay my hand like karate. No, I will never do that, bro. To a girl, to a woman. I never done it, and I don't believe on that. That's the right thing to do. But you know, at this point, women are being, I don't know, how can I say it? Poisoned, manipulated, indoctrinated, bro. They think they can do anything. Look, if you're a nice person and you have your physical appearance, and a girl complains in a crowd, who they gonna think and believe her first? Me or her? They gotta believe her. Because she used her emotions and stuff and behaviors as tactics. So that's crazy, bro. People are going back instead evolving, they're going like chimping. Bro, that's crazy, bro. bro. This guy. So we don't know. I just don't want to have my video down from YouTube, bro. Anyway, whatever. If they do it, whatever. But bro, it says so. ICE has begun detaining people in the airports. You know here, you know here. Who voted for this? I voted for Trump. Who cares? And I told my family, vote for Trump, please. I mean, they're doing it because they had an order. I seen this is a mother and a girl. We already had an order. Yeah, yeah, they had an order to
When
be
the
out.
pendulum swings back, it's gonna swing back fucking hard. Before you go. Mom, I just this is going online. I don't give a shit. Everyone's gonna see your face. Your neighbors will see you.
Oh my god!
Those two men have names and addresses.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my God.
My god! My god! Shaniqua will be. Oh my god! Bro.
When the pendulum swings
Honestly,
back, it's gonna swing
bro,
back fucking
at
hard.
this point,
Before you go.
honestly, at this point, the media, they will, all media, mainstream media, I mean, your TV, they're gonna be separation, families. Oh my God, things are bad. Please, we are on your side. We love you. When behind, they, because most of the people I see, they're shoplifters. Bro, listen, even in Spanish, I'm gonna say it. In America, if you come here and do the right things, you're righteous, you obey the laws, you respect their law enforcement officers, their community service, like, because I seen everything, bro. Like the male lady or the male guy from the USPS, bro. They're working for you, bro. And people, they just can't tolerate that stuff. They cannot be quiet, and they cannot just they are thinking all the time what to do, what to do, what to do. How can I do this? How can I just to feel stimulated emotionally? Because that's the tactics from these stream medias, mainstream platforms. They propagate like a virus, act based on your emotions. If you feel like doing something, do it. If you want to do something because you feel to do it, bro. That is wrong, and especially youngsters. If I feel I want to do something which is not right, I will do it so. And when a person is accountable, well, not really, he does something wrong. For example, go to a store. Oh, I like that. I like the sunglasses. I want to take them. They're mine now. And they walk away with them. You are breaking the law. You are breaking the law. You're doing something wrong. If I feel like I don't want a driver license because it's too expensive, and I went to a store and I spend my money instead going to get my driver license and pay my, I don't know, $30, $50, and spend my time so I can drive my car. No, they feel like they can drive without bro. Everybody does that. Everybody does get their driver license. They follow what makes you special, and especially they jump the board. They just came here without permission. I'm not saying they're bad people. I'm not saying no, no. There's processes that you have to follow. There's processes that you have to follow. Anyway, so this mother had and a daughter had a order to be out. Okay, so why they had an order? What did they do in the past that has to be she has to be held accountable to her action to be ordered to leave. You know, it's it just and when they think that they're okay. I remember I used to work with a bunch of people that they had not documents. I remember they 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 told me their stories, and you know, man, they went through tough times, and I go and look at really that that is just bro. They could have be on alive, you know. So this is why the borders has to be closed because to prevent from that happening. You know, people trying to cross in a in a not proper way, they are propense at risk to be gone. Okay, so I don't know, bro, about that people, man, that never made it. They had an idea to, they fell in love to idea, they chased the idea, and they never made it. Some of them they just drawn or they've been left by the the people who passed them, who crossed them. That is crazy, yo. That is crazy, man. So I don't know why this mother has an order, and I never dived deep because I have friends in Minnesota. They're still going against other people, man. It's just, bro, it's a warfare. It's a warfare. There's a warfare going on of ideas or protesting, bro. Protesting is just like a big baby crying. Anyway,
Oh, come on, man. Man, you in that pussy shit, bro.
yeah,
Tony, I ain't
security
playing
kicking
around
out.
these days. Finna bet you will get your ass knocked down, my mama.
Let me go. Let me go. What, nigga? Come on, man. Man, you in that pussy shit, bro.
Bro, he went too far, but he has to do something. They just play the videos part where action is happening. The security. You see the hand of
Tony, I ain't playing around these days. Finna bet you will get your ass knocked down, my mama.
Let me
yeah,
go.
bro.
Let me go.
Yeah, these morritos, these youngsters, they, bro, they believe that they're, bro, they act based on feelings, bro. That's dangerous. When you act based on feelings, is dangerous. From here to China is not okay. Why do you think youngsters in China they're teaching them how to build stuff, crafts, robots, and stuff like little toys? I seen how they treat the kids, but here in America, man, they get a tablet and iPad. Come on, man. This is why they can't get focused and have discipline because they don't have that father. If bro, that father figure. i- If you don't, if you don't take care of your children and teach them good principles, good habits, righteous things, bro, the world will make sure they will educate them. Okay. What are you doing in this situation, bro? Get out of here, bro. With that stuff. Colorado CEO. Hold on. Colorado CEO sentenced to 30 months probation after grabbing by the neck into the blood threw water on his wife at an In-N-Out Burger. Yo, why this teen threw water on the wife? Bro, this is crazy, yo.
Jerome.
You don't treat a lady that way. Say sorry. Say sorry. Doesn't matter. Say sorry. Say sorry.
Why did he do that? Why both of them do that?
Jerome, bro. Jerome.
Bro, these kids nowadays, man, that is crazy. We tip 40. We're happy we can be at the church, son. Okay, yeah. Yeah, servers, man, they take care of you, man. They're struggling, bro. This is why no tips and tax. Thanks to Trump. I meant to say tax and tips. What the? Woman swim burner. Europe, bruh. Bro, things are crazy. Bro, look, I do respect Quran, Muslim community. I do respect everything. You have the right to have your own beliefs and express yourself. Okay? This is why in America it is allowed to have your own belief system, your beliefs, your ideologies, to express yourself. Of course, you have to defend yourself too in tough times, okay? And you have to take action too. But it's not okay to fomentate hatred, bro. I remember this song from the Black Eyed Peas band, and I'm saying band because it's kind of obsolete to say it. So Black Eyed Peas. Um, what was the song? What was the song? Well, they have a lot of them. Love, I think so. I think it's called Love. They talk about the people can be make a cry, children cry. I'm not gonna say in detail, bro, but it says something strong. And we should turn the other cheek. Father, 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 help us. Send some guidance from above. People trying to question where is the love? Yeah, bruh, 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 bruh. Yo, get out of there. These guys, man. Oh my god. Yo. Hopefully this is not AI, man.
Get cover! Get everywhere! Get down! Close! Close!
Yo,
Oh my god!
these are tough. This is why you don't get show. What is this, bro? Who paid these people, man? Too childish, bro. Bro, okay. Look, I'm not saying my content. I'm not saying is the best. I say the right things. I will be wrong for a lot of people out there. But I guarantee this muscle dude, this dude here, I seen it in Facebook, I seen it in Instagram, and now on X. Look at him, bro. Just look at him. He's acting in the very basics of values of humanity. These people here, like him, I'm not saying he's bad, okay? Bro, this guy shouldn't be doing something better than that. He can do he want whatever he wants. But having the body shape that you know wouldn't is not in the right place. Something tells me something's fishy here. And I remember Brother Tate said that people sign contracts and you're at disposition of the script. You cannot step out. Ain't no signing no contract myself. Please don't contact me. Because I don't want to end up like him. I want to do it my own. I will do things my own and my team. Whatever. Of course, this guy is saying here that pisses him off. Of course. This guy is in the wrong place. He's taking that picture from that child. But of course, this kid is gonna act like nothing's happening. What the well people and children in other places in the world are starving. That is so stupid. Too deluded for today's. And I heard a guy saying about these type of videos. Um, shouldn't shouldn't he or these people? Well, I'm projecting it from what I'm seeing right now. Shouldn't this guy be doing something greater? No wonder why the government treat us evenly because people like with this type of mentality, bro. I bet if he does workout videos or stuff, it would be cool too. You know, I'm not saying he's a bad person, bro, but yo, it's just, bro. That tells you we're cooked. Yeah, yeah. Do what they gotta do. Nah. Yo. Bro. No, bro. This must be AI, bro. This must be AI, bro. That can happen. That cannot happen. This wouldn't be everywhere. No, that shouldn't. I don't think that's real, bro. Careful, there's a lot of fake news. So, this llama. Oh, camel. Yeah, because they can attack. Yeah, she realizes. Mama's realizing. You held my keto. Thanks, bye. All right. Yo, I remember that. I remember that. I was 10 year old. I was 9, 10, 2001. I cannot believe it, bro. I can't believe it. All that people inside the building, bro. Yeah, look at the detonations. Look at the detonations. I don't repost this, bro. Look over here. Why the building didn't go in slash? I seen this one too. Bruh. Okay. Yeah, yeah, get him. Why he punch him? He shouldn't be driving that, bro. Of course, they're gonna pull out. I would ask, what the? Are you crazy? And he's gonna tell me, are you? They all witness that stuff, bro. This is crazy. You never know. That guy paralyzes by standing there, man. It's crazy. All right. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna finish this stuff, bro. We don't want to be watching this stuff, bro. That's crazy. X is crazy, man. A bunch of stuff, bro. That is crazy. All right, let's watch a few other videos, bro. TikTok. We're on TikTok. TikTok, 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 TikTok mine. Tate says that. Oh, TikTok. Oh, Instagram. Oh, she's trying to reply me. Oh, I'm a loser. She's not replying. Yeah. You do not want to contact a girl from Instagram. Well, I mean, you might contact her, but it's cooked, bro. Bro, it's cooked. The UFOs. We were watching that yesterday. You couldn't even hear me talking. Bro.
Hey, 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 sit, 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 sit,
Yeah,
sit, sit, sit. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Subhanallah. Subhanallah. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah.
I see this. when people talk about it in Mexico, you see these
Hey,
articles.
sit.
They call them witches or something, whatever. Right. I don't know. Let me go a little bit. Is that German? Sounds like German. Right. Pizza 130, ready for delivery.
Ay, te cayó la mierda. Señor Dios mío, santísima. Oh, cuidado.
No. Those are ammunition. Unfortunately, you cannot get closer. Oh my god. No, Colombia. Venezuela.
¿Tenemos reportes, algunos reportes? ¿Tenemos reportes? No tenemos reportes, ¿cierto?
Colombia, yeah.
Esos son balas.
Actually, see, 130.
Bueno, es muy difícil escuchar hablar. Este.
114 soldiers, 11 vigilants, like normal people. 35 was in the border with Peru. Anyway. Oh yeah, I saw this one, bro. Oh, 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 I saw this one, bro. Bro, see that? Like 2 arms, 2 short legs, like a head, and I don't know, a platform artifact. That is crazy. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy, brother. The UFO thing. We watched this one. Let's see. I don't know if they're hostile or not, but I know if whoever hits first has to be hit back. That's a common rule. Don't hit unless they hit you. But that's even in gambling a rule. It's weird. So we got this one. Let's take a look. Look, I was at night sleeping so good. My brother called one of these type of triangular stuff. Like 4 a.m. He called me, bro. I don't know. Now with AI, you can do a lot of punches. I don't know, but I can tell that.
That's not
because he dropped at the light. And I see the reflecting light here. Dropped that.
I had to go run in and get my camera. Nobody was gonna believe me. That's with my camera.
Yeah, bro.
Look at this thing.
Yeah, I saw.
See?
I can picture what my brother saw.
See?
Bro. Isn't it too coincidental that since 2025, I mean 2016, Trump said, let's inaugurate the Space Force. I mean, I don't know how he said it, but he proposed it. It happened. Now it's a new branch in America. But yo, now he's in office again, 2025. Thank God. And you know, he's moving that realm. I mean, pay attention, man, because last year's people had us like thinking we're gonna release the files. Bullshit, crap. So I can see being these being real, man. I can see it because the drops, the water drops on the windshield catches light as it passes by. So,
This is crazy. God,
bro,
that's not a picture.
so
وای نگاه کن گوی‌ها رو بیشترشون همونجا ایستادن یکیشون حرکت کرد ببین اون وسط
یکی ازش جدا شد.
اون یکی دیگه داره عجب صحنه‌ای انگار از وای نگاه کن گوی‌ها رو بیشترشون همونجا ایستادن یکیشون حرکت کرد ببین اون وسط
یکی ازش جدا شد.
اون یکی دیگه داره عجب صحنه‌ای انگار از وای نگاه کن گوی‌ها رو بیشترشون
Right, so 68-year-old retired U.S. Air Force Major General William Neal McCaslin was reported missing on February 27th in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Here are the facts, okay? So no sugarcoating, just what's going on. So former commander of the Air Force Research Laboratory, AFRL, previously director of special programs at the Pentagon. AFRL oversees advanced aerospace materials science and weapons research.
wait a minute. Something is fishy here. Why or general vanishes? Why? Just after UFO disclosure announcement. So it's not like, bro, I don't know, but for entertainment purposes only. Bro, why? Any statement? So how?
AFRL historically connected to Right Pat. We know that there's a lot of stuff going on with UAP there. Right Pat is widely rumored in UFO lore to house materials from the 1947 Roswell crash. Authorities issued a silver alert, which is typically used for missing elderly people, often due to health risks. Multiple agencies are involved in search, including law enforcement, FBI, and search and rescue teams. The reason why it's closely associated with the UAP community is because he had extremely high security clearance. McCaslin worked inside special access programs, also known as SAPs. These are the most classified projects in the Pentagon. Linked to UFO disclosure conversations, apparently a leaked Podesta email from 2016 referenced McCaslin in discussions about UAP disclosure, planning under a potential Hillary Clinton administration. Connection to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, a base historically linked to UFO crash retrieval rumors. And the timing of all this is his disappearance allegedly occurred shortly after renewed talks of releasing UAP files. So this combination has led to speculation online that that's the reason why he's gone missing, and also is backed by the well-known Ross Coulthard from Reality Check. So, yeah, I mean, there could be foul play. He could have been taken or kidnapped by the Chinese or the Russians for their crash retrieval programs, God knows what. Or it is gatekeepers here just keeping a lid on things. And again, this is not an isolated incident. We know that this has happened before in the past. with people that have had clearance that have gone into retirement and then just gone missing, especially when it comes to SAPs, WUSAPs, and everything in between. So, you know, he knew a lot of details about the UAP programs. His disappearance may be connected to disclosure politics. You know, and I just recently was listening to a podcast that Eric Burleson was on and James Fox, and he even said then that, you know, there were some names he had on a list, and there were 2 names there that he was advised by an intelligence officer. I don't know who the intelligence officer was. He said that these 2 people, if you mention them publicly, will have no problem killing you. No problem killing you at all. So I suggest you take those 2 names off the list. That's what we're dealing with, guys. That's what we're dealing with. When public service members, people in the public spotlight, like Representative Burleson, can be threatened that easily, then no one's safe. No one's safe. Okay? So that's what we're dealing with. It's an uphill battle, and there's no way that these people are going to let go of this. There's absolutely no way they're going to say, you know what, we're done. We're not doing this. It's crazy. It's wild. But that's it. And again, that's what I've seen. I'm not just speculating on that. That's what I've seen from podcasts, which is out in the open for everyone to see. I'm not coming up with that on my own accord. But yeah, leave your comments in the box below. Let me know what you think about McCaslin, where he's gone.
What is the name
who
of the
you
general?
think might have him. And that's all the news for today, guys. Thanks very much.
Let me see.
Right, so 68-year-old retired U.S. Air Force Major General William Neal McCaslin was reported missing.
William Neal McCaslin.
On February 27th in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Here are the facts, okay?
Albuquerque, New Mexico. That's crazy, man. That is crazy.
So there's absolutely something going on in West Palm Beach, Florida now. The last 2 months, my brother-in-law has been sending me videos that he's been capturing up in the sky of amazing UFOs. And a lot of other people on TikTok from West Palm Beach are submitting UFO videos also. Look at this one here. This one is going to come up. This one is actually under the water and is right about to rise up and out. So he kept videoing, he says, and then he briefly stopped for a second, and he said both of them were gone together. They both like zoomed out, gone, blinked out together. So there's absolutely something going on in West Palm Beach.
Wait, if that's a UFO, that looks like a cruise.
Florida now. The last 2 months, my brother-in-law has been sending me videos that he's been capturing up in the sky of amazing UFO.
Yeah, so you all have to prepare for changes and to be adapting to changes, because when things are gonna be exposed in a big quantity, massively, when things are gonna be massively exposed to the public, by then you already have control. It's always gonna be, I mean, even though if you have your family, you have to have control of the house. You know, if you don't control your house, there's problems. There's breakouts. So of order. So yeah, man. I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy. Super crazy.
Okay, I'm driving on Shenandoah Drive, and there's this light up there hovering.
Oh, it always.
Don't
I remember I
what it
seen
is, what it's
a bunch of
doing.
them.
Sorry for the vibrations. I'm in my
Chichen
car.
Itza, Yucatan, Mexico.
There's a
Bunch of them
helicopter
walking down
nearby.
the middle of the road.
It seems to be watching, monitoring it. There's the helicopter, and you can see he's got a flashing light.
Yeah, there's a helicopter.
And then there's this
Okay, I
guy
understand what's going on.
just
Within the perimeter.
sitting there.
Helicopters. Hello, aircraft. Please identify yourself. Just trying to sweep the perimeter. That's it.
Where is it?
There are helicopters trying to.
Okay, I pulled over so I could be steady on the camera.
Yeah.
That thing is still there. hasn't moved. It doesn't seem to be getting closer or further.
That's insane. Anyway, just one more like all we see.
And there's a
Years.
helicopter. What the fuck is that? What the absolute fuck am I looking at right now? What the hell? Holy shit.
You okay?
No, dude. What is that, chat?
Look at that. That's how my brother described it. Triangular.
Let me go to your stream.
What the fuck?
Texas.
Oh my god, I think it's the end. I think it's the end. I've never seen that in my life.
Stop.
Oh my god. What, bro, what the fuck is that shit?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What? I don't know. They're too far apart to be planes. Oh my god.
What do you think?
Dude, chat, I think those are aliens.
No way.
Why are they like that? Like they would never, no plane would be lined like that, like one higher than the other. What the fuck is that? What the absolute fuck am I looking at right now?
What is that in the sky? See it right there?
Gee.
It's a UFO.
Yeah.
It's just hovering right there. It's right there. You see it?
Yes.
What is that in the sky?
All right, I'm in Fresno at Buffalo Wild Wings, and we're seeing this weird shit in the sky right now. Let me show you.
Something that was burned, like ash, like a piece of.
Real quick, what is that?
Bro.
That's kind of weird, right?
Yeah. We got chemtrails. We got like mysterious shit in the air. Like, what the hell's happening? Simulation.
Bro.
Earlier, I said I was like a half circle with a line going through it.
All right, just to show. So we're outside Buffalo Wild Wings right now.
Chemtrails are becoming
No AI,
more normal.
and there's these black floating.
That is crazy.
I want to be very clear. When they release this disclosure, it is going to be a part of the bigger deception that is coming. Now, on February the 19th, our favorite principal, he directed the Pentagon and other federal agencies to basically begin identifying and releasing the GOV files related to UFOs and UAPs, including materials connected to alien and extraterrestrial life. Now, if you know,
that's the general who vanishes. As far as I'm connecting my dots.
then you know once this is released, just like the EP files, will change everyone's perspective and thoughts on reality. And reality as we know it to be is what we have known to be. But it will also carry a very significant emotional weight. We're already dealing with a lot of emotional weight, and it's very clear in the world. The Bible says in the last days that men's hearts will fail them because of all of the hoopla and ruckus, and I'm paraphrasing, that the world is going to be under. Now, a disclosure like this can have, psychological implications with a real human impact. Now, I'm saying all this for a reason, because if you don't have God, if you don't have the peace of God, all of the things that we are experiencing, reading, seeing, hearing, we've been hearing, so-called hearing it for many years, and most people thought it was just hoopla. But now we know that the conspiracy people was actually onto something, right? So now you have people who probably never even thought that this stuff was true, understanding that if the GOV people is releasing it, there is some truth to it. When people of God has been talking about how spiritual this world has been since day one. We told y'all everything comes from a spiritual foundation. So to my point,
Yes,
the
that's
book of
correct.
Revelation, it literally states Revelation 12 and 9, and it talks about, let me read it really quick. 12 and 9, 12 and 9, where am I at? The great dragon was hurled down, that ancient serpent called the devil or Satan, who leads the whole world astray. He was hurled to the earth and his angels with him. So if the Bible is telling us that Satan was hurled down to earth with all his goons, okay, with him, where could they be? Anybody thought about this? Read the Bible, it's right there. Where could they possibly be? They've been here for ancient years, okay? They are the fallen. And at this point, everybody should know. Everybody, we all have been talking about it since 2020. They are here. Have already been among us. Right now, they are just wanting to openly expose it. And I told you, with the kingdom of darkness, they have to put it before you because they have no power. So they have to make it known before they are able to operate visibly in the world. This is a kingdom of darkness. This is how the law that they go by. Now, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 7, I want to read that really quick. See, I go to the Bible for all of everything. Now, we read this. I'm reading that because 2 Thessalonians 2 and 7, it talks about the great deception. And I went over this in the live and I said, what does it say? What do you look for? Don't let anyone deceive you in that way, for that day will not come until the rebellion occurs and the man of lawlessness is revealed. The man doomed to destruction. He will oppose and will exalt himself over everything that is called God or is worship, so that he sets himself up in the temple, proclaiming himself to be God. I'm sorry, I didn't read the seventh verse. For the secret power of lawlessness is already at work, but the one who holds it back will continue to do so till he is taken out of the way. And then the lawless one will be revealed. Now, the Bible tells us in what way will he be revealed, okay? Whom the Lord Jesus overthrow with the breath of his mouth and destroyed to the splendor of his coming. The coming of the lawless one will be accordance with the work of Satan displayed in all kinds of counterfeit miracles, okay? Signs and wonders. So there's three things that the Bible tells us to look for: counterfeit miracles, signs and wonders, and every sort of evil that deceive those who are perishing. This disclosure is setting up for the big deception, okay? These beings are going to appear and as if they are something that they're not, okay? The lawless one is going to appear to be bringing miracles and things. They are trying to introduce the world to a supernatural realm that has always been operating among us. You ain't even telling us nothing new. That's what's getting me. Y'all not telling us nothing new. This supernatural realm, I've seen it with my eyes since I was a little girl. I've been known that this realm and this realm was up and operating. Especially when you have eyes to see in the spirit and you expose them, they come out and they show themselves. So this is nothing new. This disclosure is nothing new. It is
It will be
all
exposed.
a setup for something bigger. Okay.
It will be shown and exposed because if it's already a talkative idea from all the people, that will come out sooner or later.
Know that. 2 Timothy 4, the 4th chapter, it talks about in later times, some will abandon the faith to follow deceitful spirits and teachings of demons. They've always been here. What disclosure? Know that this disclosure that is getting ready within the next few days, probably next week or so, that they're saying, it is setting up for something bigger to come on the scene. They want to introduce the supernatural to operate in the physical, because the lawless one is going to come on the scene, and the Bible tells us he's going to perform these false miracles. That is what to look for. They're trying to introduce the supernatural spirit realm in our natural lives. That's all it is. It's exposing it, and it's a full deception.
I just want to make a pause here because if she's talking about the supernatural spirit realm, just have a pin mark. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something after this video.
So don't believe these spirits or these things that come out, because we're going to begin to see this stuff, whether y'all want to believe that or not. It's going to be operating on full scale. They is not your friends. Because some of y'all going to be friendly with them. They is not your friends. Read your Bible and know. But this is one of the biggest deceptions I've ever heard in my life. Because why now? Have to ask yourself, why now? Out of all the times, we have so many things going on in the world. A lot of things that is surrounded biblically, prophetically. Why now? Why that now? I want to be very clear. When they release this disclosure, it is going to be
Bruh. Bro, look at those colors.
I see.
That voice is creepy.
See.
Anyway, that video reminds me what my mother back then. I remember I wasn't even born. She used to explain me that the
Uh-oh. Look at
actual
this. I just filmed a fucking UFO and there's the popo. What the hell?
there you go. The other sister. Yeah. Bro, come on. That's AI, bro.
Missiles, because of nuclear, because of...
Hold on. The video about the girl earlier, shout out to her. I wanted to put her username somewhere in TikTok so you can follow her. If you know her, follow her. She's saying facts. Bro. In the Bible says that the day is gonna turn night. I mean, do a little bit of homework and research about it. And I've been listening since I was a child and saying about the super spiritual realm is she's talking about perception, frequency, and vibration, which is what we do. Because if you could see yourself in your arm, all your energy, your cells would be like psh, psh, beam of lights vibrating. Whether you're sick, whether you are healthier, whether you have your spirituality or your aura and biggest magnetical, you know, vibration. So it's gonna come. But we're having AI, and I believe AI is gonna be one of the primary participants into having this disclosure because it's time. I mean, we're delayed. And about the spiritual thing, remarking it from this previous girl, you can scroll back. I'm gonna tomorrow. I'm gonna do a live. This is gonna be a special live. I just improve it to make it. We're gonna watch the full video interview from Alex Collier, and we're gonna see and listen every single thing that he was doing in 1994. It's out there in the public, man. I mean, I'm gonna dive into his profile or his channel, and then I'm gonna play it all in here. I mean, you can go into my content, and then you can find it there, so you can play it. It's like 2 hours worth it. Now, there's people. Of course, it's gonna be a position for everything, even in your own decisions. But people are gonna try to tarnish and say, "No, that's BS. It's not good." His real name is this or that, whatever. So everybody has to have a stage name where they're gonna present themselves as a real person to be in the public. So if he did it, he did it. But when he is speaking, he connects so much dots into my unexplained things. Anyway, so the last video before this one about the UFO and colors, when I was a kid and my mother, she was living with my older brothers. They were child, well, like 3, 4 year old. They were living in tallest apartment complexes. No car can go through the center patio. And she described it that my oldest brother, he saw lights, color light, all over, side to side, in the in the window, because has a sliding door window from bottom to top. So he got up, he went to my mom because he couldn't see the color lights from the inside, okay, of the apartment complexes. No car can go through. It was like green, red, yellow, orange, purple, blue, you know. And my mother, she was like, "Come on, we live in the highest floor. So how is that closer to our window?" And they could see the lights fade through the curtain. So when my mom spot that, as she said, she went through the corner. She took her nuts, or to give eh, some encouragement to my brother. And when she slid the curtain, she got like bunch of flashes, psh, 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 and that stuff went up. Now, remember what I just said, because this is how people goes missing by, I don't know, Dwight Eisenhower treaty with supposedly rays called the Grays, zero reticules. How do I know about that? I used to watch um um on file the classified file from History Channel or National Geographic Channel. So, and I remember, oh, disclosure, something UFO files, uh, on Seal. That's the name. That's the name of the show. It's called Unseal. Unseal. So the UFO files, and I remember they gave a narrative where Dwight Eisenhower signed a treaty for exchange to people and technology back in the 50s, right? Right, exactly after World War II. So, and people start going missing, like bad. But as long as they return them back, anyway, whether is that true or not, is there? And in this Alex Kohler interview is gonna be, we're gonna see it there. It's there. It's in the public. So Alex Kohler talk about it. Um, and he talk about bunch of other stuff that, bro, that is mind bending. So let's see this one.
weapons of warfare that I can't even talk about.
By the way, this is your president, okay? Yeehaw. Texas, baby.
2 weeks ago, they saw weapons that nobody ever heard of. They weren't able to fire one shot at us. They said, what happened? Everything was discombobulated. They said, we've got them in our sights. Press the trigger, and nothing happened. No anti-aircraft missiles went up. There was one that went up about 30 feet and crashed down right next to the people that sent it. They said, what the hell is going on? Those defensive systems were made by Russia and by China. So they're going to go back to the drawing boards, I guess. Missiles because of nuclear, because of weapons of warfare that I can't even talk about. 2 weeks ago, they saw weapons that nobody ever heard of. They weren't able to fire one shot at us. They said, what happened? Everything was discombobulated. They said, we've got them in our sights. Press the trigger, and nothing happened. No anti-aircraft missiles went up. There was one that went up about 30 feet and crashed down right next to the people that sent it. They said, what?
All right. We went again with this video. I realized the video repeated. So let's see. Disclosure from Donald Trump. I heard there's a Chilean show. I understand. It's called Safati. Sierra Alpha Lima Foxtrot Alpha Tango Echo Salfati. That's the name of the guy. And he talked about the disclosure in June. I don't know. Because he take it serious. Very serious when the president talk. So we are able to manipulate. Bruh. Yeah. I heard that. Time rap, baby. Greta. Treaty. Guys helping us become the strongest. Bruh. Okay. Yeah, I heard that the way they capture Maduro in Venezuela was because not officer was injured in the process. Everybody got freeze. And actually, by the way, the same Chilean guy, Salfati, says that. In Spanish is Salfate. Salfate. Shout out to him. So Salfati, he said that there's a disclosure or everything addresses on his end that the technology that they had to process such success was every soldier from Venezuela got frozen. Technically, like in the movies, freeze. They couldn't do anything. Imagine the Venezuelan soldiers holding their guns like this. They're just observing Delta Force proceeding to action. Oh my God. Just out of a movie. The technology America has is unfathomable. I could say of every single document, every single TV show I've seen, bro, we already have Star Trek, even Star Wars. I don't know if you believe in the flat earth or not, but I only know that I'm here, okay? And I have things to do. Come on.
The hell is going on? Those defensive systems were made by Russia and by China. So they're going to go back to the drawing boards, I guess. Missiles because of nuclear, because of weapons of warfare that I can't even talk about. 2 weeks ago, they saw weapons.
Yeah, channelers.
Today is March 23rd.
Police are searching for a retired Air Force general who vanished in New Mexico. William McCaslin went missing last month. Members of Congress are warning this could be a national security issue. The general was involved with the Pentagon's most advanced aerospace research. He oversaw a classified space weapons program. McCaslin was in charge of the Air Force Research Lab at a base in Ohio. It's rumored that base holds extraterrestrial debris from the Roswell crash site. The general was tied in with the UFO community. A source told the New York Post the general was a gatekeeper for anything UFO related in the Air Force. He retired due to mental fog, but investigators say he's still highly intelligent and capable. McCaslin was an avid hiker. His wife last saw him leaving with a backpack and a .38 revolver. No phone, no glasses. He disappeared 6 days right after Trump announced he was releasing the UFO files.
Bruh.
And he's not the only one.
Bruh.
8 months before the general vanished, a rocket scientist who worked under him years ago also went missing. She was hiking in California with 2 other people. They saw her smiling and waving 30 feet behind them. When they turned back again, she was gone, vanished in plain sight. They searched for days and couldn't find any trace of her. This is a very, very strange situation. And 11 days before the general disappeared, another scientist was shot dead on his porch. Carl Grillmar was known for discovering signs of water on a distant planet. He was gunned down in California. Freddie Snyder was later charged with his murder. He has a rap sheet, but was let out of jail by a Newsom-appointed judge weeks before he allegedly killed the scientist.
Mysteriously, that happened. Ladies and gentlemen, come on, bro. Don't you see it, bro? If at this point you don't, bro, if you can't, all right, I'm into real things. But of course, there's something out there, okay? I do normal things like they're normal people. I'm not gonna be living my life based on these situations, man. But of course, why don't you just pay attention if you like these topics? It's like people when they like anime, you know, and these cartoon shows, they dedicate time. They do normal things, right? So same here, but this is much more realistic. What's going on?
Police are searching for a retired Air Force general who vanished in New Mexico.
So the Pentagon actually confirmed for once the video of the pyramid-shaped UFOs caught off the Navy vessel. So you're going to see, I'm going to show you the video on here, but it's basically, it's in the night vision, and they released it and it was all over. And I was kind of like, okay, we have a lot of videos. We do, because there was footage from a year ago and then 2 years ago also from a Navy vessel, and that just kind of got buried.
Right.
But the Pentagon has consistently been going on and on about there's no evidence whatsoever of any of this stuff. We see nothing. There's nothing going on. Everybody shush. So I don't show very many videos, UAP videos. They're all over the place. There have been some really good ones coming up lately, so I am going to put those up because they're pretty intriguing. But this one I found, and I just feel like this is a step in the right direction. The fact that they actually confirmed that this is a real video that they captured. Plus, it looks pretty cool.
Based investigative filmmaker Jeremy Corbell recently released this.
So the Pentagon actually confirmed for once.
I was waiting for that.
The video of the pyramid-shaped UFOs caught off the Navy vessel. So you're going to see, I'm going to show you the video on here.
Pretty much. There's a lot of information going on, man. So, I'm going to cut this because I want you to understand dismiss. Yeah, so I want you to understand that the content here is just diving into the internet, social media platforms, what people discuss. Once again, I do not profit or monetize from this content. Perhaps in the future, who knows? You never know. But meanwhile, I'm here and you're gonna see me here. Okay? So there's gonna be content of all kind because I gotta put things out. I gotta help a lot of people. But meanwhile, we're gonna have a little bit of fun here watching this stuff. You're gonna see me tomorrow. I don't know at what time, but normally I do my lives 7 or 8 p.m. Monday through Wednesday. And I'm gonna try to do much more late night lives here because I stopped traveling. I used to travel a lot, but I can definitely stay on. I mean, I can work remotely, but travel takes a lot of time. I'd rather travel to enjoy and not for work. Okay, but you're gonna see me here often. You're gonna expose these cool videos, what you do not see in mainstream media and channels. So you're gonna see here in my channel. I mean, everybody has different content to do to share. Um, but yes, so I'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna show the. I'm gonna go live with the Alex Collier reaction interview, 1994 UFO hypothesis, and don't forget, Donald Trump is your president. Is our president, and we need to support him because I'm not a political commentator, but there's, you know, like the magician or the wizard from Marvel, Doctor Strange, when he's seen a million outcomes in the movie. Imagine what would it be today. Right? Do good, stay strong, defend yourself if you have to, protect yourself, protect your people, and do always the right thing. You know. All right. Good night. Take care. See you.